So for the past few days, I've had a rise on this channel where, things have gone really good just because I've been talking about Garuda Linux. Now, a lot of people want to know more about Garuda Linux, but I'm just, a guy that's kind of experimenting with Garuda Linux and trying things out to see how things work on Garuda Linux. So, my thing is, right now, it's been kind of difficult for me to make more videos on Garuda because I want to make sure that when I'm giving you videos, I want them to be videos that will help you. And it can be a tricky thing to stick with, be a Garuda Linux specialist for the audience. So it's very difficult to try to make another video because you want that. I personally want that video to be good and something that people can come here for years, seeing how Garuda progressed. So, it can be difficult for this channel because this channel isn't specifically catered to Garuda. It's just that it happens to be something that has worked for me now, and you know it's become a real big change. So for me, I think that Garuda is a good operating system. Now, here are the challenges that I am faced with when it comes to Garuda Linux. And this might be just Linux in general, but for me, Garuda Linux. So I'll go back to that. Garuda Linux can be a challenge when it comes to Steam. Steam is it's a good platform for gaming, but it's great for Windows, but it is a challenge for Linux. And some people say, well, it's gotten better, which it has, and that is very true. For Linux, it's gotten better for Linux. So the thing is, you have to be patient when it comes to other games, though. There's some games that Linux can't play on Steam, and you have to wait. How long? No telling. And that's the challenge. It's that's the bad part about having Steam on Linux, because Steam was catered for Windows. And when people started to come to Linux, that's when Steam had to kind of adjust to the Linux crowd. And so, but what works better is Heroic Games Launcher. Heroic Games Launcher is a little ahead of Steam. I had little problems when it comes to the Heroic Games Launcher because they are just more advanced than Steam is right now as far as games are concerned. So, and plus itch.io is another one that is a little ahead of Steam when it comes to certain things. And so I like Steam, but Steam, I'm just going to say it, Steam is just not the end all for everyone. It's not the where everybody wants to come to when they want a PC game. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm expecting other gaming platforms to come. I don't expect for Steam to be that one to just say we are the ones, right? I think there are people that are watching and seeing what Steam is doing, and then they're deciding for themselves, okay, what is my move in order to get games out to the masses? I think there will be other stores that will have exclusive deals, that will be able to release video games You know, just like Steam, maybe better than Steam. We'll see. So that's one of my challenges with Garuda Linux. I think that the process of Linux should be a lot faster. Now, this just is me, but we're in 2024. This is an era of gaming that we've never seen before. For something that is growing like Linux, that have been growing for quite some time, I think that the process of things like Steam and being able to play games should be already completed, right? It should already be done where it's to the point of me playing any game I want to without any problems, you know. But Steam isn't the only issue here. What we should be focused on as consumers is telling these game developers, cater to Linux. Cater to Linux because we want you here. We want you guys here. And so if we ask these game developers to come, and maybe it's not the major game developers, maybe the major game developers already have a contract with Microsoft. We need to talk to these uh, independent game developers. And so it's up to us to get this done. And whatever studio is out there that is, you know, really cooking, we should really tell them, hey guys, come to Linux. We're asking you to come to Linux. Cater to Linux. If you got to go to GOG, okay. If you got to go to itch, okay, we'll support you. And we'll support you fully. And so, that's up to us. Now, I think that I really spoke my mind there about this stuff. uh, I want to see Linux progress. I want to see Linux do better. I don't want any processes to be slowed down. We've got to stop this. We've got to stop this. We want games immediately, don't we, y'all? We want games immediately on Linux, and we want them working. We don't want to wait. And I know that Windows is has been the go-to for most people, but now it is the time for Linux to rise. All right, and we're ready. We're ready. We have been waiting, and now is our time, and it's our turn to just say, Linux is here. We want a game on Linux. We thank God for Linux. And so, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. May God continue to bless you, and may heaven smile upon you. We'll talk more on this soon.